Hey guys, and welcome to the very first LEGO Star Wars buildable figures review. Now guys, this time we have the father of Boba Fett himself and the original clone template, the creator of the Clone Army himself, Mr. Jango Fett. This set number is 75107. It's ages 7 to 12 and up. It has 85 pieces. It is retailing for $19.99 or $20 US. Now guys, these little figures, I gotta say, they're really cool looking. I'm really impressed with LEGO of how they made these. And while I was building these, because I got Commander Cody, Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and of course, Jango Fett himself, I looked at the design building wise of how LEGO designed these, and they kind of remind me of how the Bionicle figures were made, and how they were created, the building wise of those. It actually kind of reminds me of how they made these, which is kind of cool because we never gotten Bionicle figures related to Star Wars. These are like Star Wars wise. And so this is something new that LEGO has done to really have kids have fun playing with LEGO Star Wars sets and such. And this really is a really cool collector's item because these figures are extremely detailed, as I try to say, because it's got a nice head, temple, nice detail on the body, torso. Very, very cool figures, I gotta tell you that. And guys, I do not have Darth Vader or General Grievous yet because last night I was doing my shopping spree to try to get all these figures. I went to the Walmart that I lived nearby, and they only had the four cheapest ones. They didn't have Grievous or Vader, so I went ahead and got the four cheapest ones. And it took me like about 2 hours or an hour, like an hour to 2 hours to build all four. So that's not too bad. And according to my opinion, I actually took breaks in between, so that kind of messed the timing up too. So I would say like overall like a good amount of 15 minutes per figure. So that's not too bad, really. In my opinion, it's not that too bad of a time-wise build. So yeah. And I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. This is a really cool figure. I'm gonna say it's super awesome. It's super like fantastic right off the bat for every single one of these figures. I do not care if how bad if LEGO missed a thing on the these figures, and they're gonna be all super awesome, fantastic. There's not gonna be grades or iffies or anything like that with any of these figures because they're so cool looking. I'm very happy that LEGO has decided to finally bring out figures like this. These are awesome figures. And so let's get on to the man himself, the bounty hunter from the Clone Wars that got killed by this one dude, Mr. Jango Fett. So overall guys, Jango Fett, he's a very cool figure, I gotta really say. If we take a look at all around him, very nice detailing. He's got his jetpack. The first version of his jetpack from Kamino during his battle with Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is actually the jetpack that got destroyed, so yeah, that's kind of interesting. It fits there, and as you can see, a lot of articulation with the arms, the sides, and the legs, and all that. Very, very cool. This is actually what Bionicles are actually made to do, so I wouldn't be that surprised that they have a lot of articulation, but it is very cool though, because if you want to place one of these on your desk, then you can send me a cool pose like this or something. And it'd be like, I'm Jango Fett, I'm gonna kill you. You can actually do a lot of stop motions with these figures as well. Like if you wanted to have Grievous face off Darth Vader or something, which is not King at all, but it's very, very cool. Or have Jango Fett face off against Commander Cody or something. You can do this stop motion with these figures that haven't moved because they give you the ability. Looks like the shoulder blades came off. So as I was saying, you can do stop motions with these figures because they got a lot of articulation in the arms and the legs and the head as well. So that's very, very cool. And as you can see, the hands move like this all around. This is very, very cool. Very, very nice. And LEGO decided to do that. So again, a very good position here. They won't fall over. Fire that wants to fall over. There we go. that's pretty much that. I mean, that's an okay pose for Jango Fett. And so if we take a look at the jetpack again, now this is actually the only figure that actually has a feature within it. If you push this, the missile from the jetpack fires. So yeah, this is actually the only figure that has a feature like that built in as a figure. So that's pretty cool. Stick that in here because I think the jetpack looks a lot cooler with it in there. And so yeah, and we take a look here at the torso here, like all the training stuff. Very nice detailing on the legs here, where they Jango Fett keeps the holsters, they all the silver armor and all that. Very, very cool. Take a look at the torso here. His body armor, Mandalorian armor, all shiny, gray, and all that like in the movie. Very awesome. Well, a missile launcher here on his arm, which is a very nice detail. Very, very cool. And here's his twin blasters. Both of them right here. So they're not actually accurate, but they kind of look accurate at the same time. Well, and besides, well, they're all made. These are made of Technic pieces, so we expect out of that because biologicals are mostly made of Technic pieces. So yeah, you shouldn't really expect much out of these blasters at all, but they do look really cool. And you take a look, shoulder pads. These, if you move the arm back a little too far back, they'll pop off easily. So I would be aware of that if I were you, because they come off on me like more than 5 times already. With some of these figures, like Obi-Wan Kenobi or Commander Clay and Jango Fett. So yeah, if we take a look at the head here, very nice detail on the helmet. I'm very impressed. I really like this helmet. You can move it all around. And you can actually recruit his teamwork. He's dead. Mace Windu killed him. Mace Windu killed him. No! Boba Fett, I want revenge. I want revenge on you, Windu. I'm going for joining my father, even though he was looking for the villain. I want to be villain too, so. Exactly. So yeah, this Jango Fett here, so that's the end for Jango Fett. They never really much to these figures, but they are very, very cool. I'm very impressed by Lego. I would actually recommend getting these figures just to display on your desk or something, because these are very, very detailed and very, very cool. Because this is actually the first time I've ever gotten Star Wars figures like this made from Lego. Other than Hasbro, because Hasbro's made these articulated figures for a very long time, but Lego has finally decided to make these figures like Hasbro figures just big and just bigger and made of Lego. So that is very, very cool. Very, very impressive. Very, very happy at the same time. And when I took a look at the rumor pictures online, like later on, like the past couple months ago, I was kind of iffy about them. I was gonna probably get the General Grievous one, and that was it. But when I actually got these figures Monday night, all that, I was watching reviews on these figures like weeks ago, for the past week at least. I was very, very excited to get all these, and I decided to just get all of them because they look so cool looking, and I'm very, very impressed. And I hope that the ones that are going to be coming out in 2016, along with the first Order Stormtrooper, which I'm very excited about, I hope they make like Ahsoka or Anakin, Yoda, Captain Rex, or any of the Rebels characters, or like Kylo Ren. Maybe we'll get Kylo Ren along with the first Order Stormtrooper, maybe. I'll be very impressed. And I hope they make Ahsoka eventually, because that'll be very, very cool to have. That'll be a cool figure to have. Have Yoda, because if they make Obi-Wan, I would expect them to make Yoda or Ahsoka eventually. Because Yoda, he's an iconic character, Ahsoka is an iconic character, Anakin Skywalker, well, he's Jar Wars, so we're pretty sure he got Anakin at this point, but I would be pretty happy about getting Anakin, along with have him be alongside Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Clone Wars. So, yeah, it would get Count Dooku or the Emperor. There's a long list of characters that I'm hoping to get made from this kind of Lego style of designing. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys, for the Jango Fett here. One last look at Jango Fett before we get to the box. And so, overall, very cool figure. And so let's get on to the box, like I said. So here's the box, guys. Very tall box and small box at the same time. This is actually an unusual size box for Lego Star Wars, but it is a usual normal size box for Bionicle. This set. So yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised. Very like a thick box and tall box at the same time. So yeah, and we take a look at the side here. Tells you, it shows this picture, telling you it's a Bionicle, not Bionicle, buildable figure, along with down here. Disney logo down here, Jango Fett right here in the center, and as you can see the back right there, that is Jango Fett facing off Obi-Wan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones. And here's all the info that I said in the very beginning of the video. Lego Star Wars logo on top. When you take a look at the top here, there's the head mold of Jango Fett. You take a look at the back. Very nice detail on the back. Shows you all the features, the firing missile. Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually forgot to mention this. You can actually stick the blasters. If you see this here on the side, you can stick them in here. You can see some little holes here. You can stick it right in there. And it looks like it's actually holding the blaster. So you can store the blasters any way you want. And you can leave them on his hands, or you can put them on here. Right, get it on here. Here we go. So as you can see, you can have him having his blasters on his legs. So that's pretty cool. That's very accurate. Very impressed. So let's get back to the box. So you can see, you can store the blasters there, in there. Here's all the nice detail on the show, and here's the measurement up here. It looks like, by the looks of it, Jango Fett here is 24 centimeters or 9.4 inches tall. So he's close to being 1 foot tall, but just by 3 inches. So yeah, pretty tall figure. If we took a look at the bottom here, here's all the other figures you get in this wave. General Grievous, which I'm very excited for, and probably my favorite one out of all 6. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Commander Cody, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker. Now, the only 2 I do not have yet is these 2 here, but I do have Obi-Wan, Cody, and Luke. So yeah, I'll be reviewing those in the hours to come, or next day or so. So yeah, so that's the box, guys. So overall, Jango Fett here is an awesome figure to have. I'm gonna say this is the best figure out of all 6, but it is a very cool figure to have, especially if you're a Boba Fett fan, a fan of Boba Fett or Jango Fett. I recommend getting this one, definitely. I do recommend getting every single one of them. Because these figures are awesome. I totally recommend getting all 6 of these. Especially the ones that are coming out of January or like December, like at the very end of December. December. I have a hard time saying all these things tonight. It's very late when I'm doing these reviews, like 10 o'clock at night. And so that's gonna be it, guys. So that is Jango Fett. I said all I need to say about this figure. Very awesome figure, and I totally recommend it. So that's gonna be it, guys. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below on my channel for more reviews, vlogs, and other kind of videos, like full analysis videos, anything like that. And I'll see you guys in the next Lego Star Wars buildable figures review. So that's gonna be it, guys. Bye. Have a great day.